So here we are next to Buckingham Palace. This is one of the London landmarks and the city residence of the royal family, Queen Elizabeth. And this is one of the very few and the most powerful monarchy on the planet. Of course, it is constitutional, which is a very interesting monarchy system because constitutional monarchy means that politicians, parliament, if there is anything goes wrong, they take the blame. But if something goes right, then Queen and the royal family get the credit because they are the most respectable personalities in the country. And it is very interesting that, for example, social security system in the country is very strong, one of the strongest on the planet. It's free medical care, free education, and even many devotees take advantage of that. They just say we are monks, spiritual people, we just benefit the society, and just because of that their accommodation is paid and they even get some cash to live. So not many countries like that on the planet where devotees can have so much facility, and because our society is registered as a charity, whatever donations we collect for charitable purposes, actually the government is matching those donations because they want to increase and encourage charitable activities. Srila Prabhupada was mentioning that British social security system is one of the best in the world, and it is very different from regular democracy where people just come for a few years and they want to take advantage and abuse the position, but royal family is here to stay for centuries, and the main thing they're interested in is their reputation. That's why they want to do everything right. I've heard from Prabhupada's disciples that he was mentioning that Queen Elizabeth is the most pious lady on earth. And we have these kind of countries, especially here and in a few other places. For example, large countries like Canada and Australia, they're also formally under the British crown, and so they run according to the British system. And we could work with the government here because they're fully supporting our activities, whatever is benefiting the public, and they're very open. The Queen herself is the head of the Anglican Church, so she is a spiritual leader as well as political leader, and devotees actually already taking advantage. For example, the Avanti School is a very smart project where devotees organized government-funded schools with Krishna-conscious curriculum in it, and the very first school costed us 25 million British pounds, and the government said you just pay 10% of that cost and we'll give you the rest. And after the first school has been built and the Queen visited it, and she was very happy. Of course, devotees organized it in a very smart way. They put the Queen in the temple room facing the altar, Krishna Balaram, and then all the kids, they stood on both sides of the altar and they said, we're gonna sing you the Hindu national song, because officially school is under the Hindu banners, and all the kids sang Hare Krishna. And then they gave the Queen prasadam because they said this is what the kids eat, you can try that. So she took prasadam, and at the end she was given the picture of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the forest of Jarikanda. And the leader of UK headquarters, Shruti Dharma Prabhu, he said, this is the founder of our tradition, and his principles were humility, respect, and tolerance. And these principles were teaching in this school to the kids. And the Queen said, this is so wonderful, why do you have only one school? why don't you have the whole network of these kind of schools, and you don't have to pay anything. We're gonna pay for everything. And so since the Queen's visit, we have I think by now 6 or 7 Avanti schools across the country, and it's just growing so fast that we don't even have enough qualified teachers to fill the positions, so the devotees have to hire outside teachers, preferably vegetarians, but in the school at least everyone is vegetarian and everyone's taking prasadam. So it's one example, but we could do that, use that principle in so many other areas. And so it just shows the potential that if we work for the public, with the government, using spiritual technologies for addressing the current needs, we could grow very, very fast, which is very much in line with the first purpose of this conference. Hare Krishna.